What did the killer say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Help me out, yo star, please give me a safe tile, I shout. I am scarred, oh don't you run or emote me with your cursor, you know I'd start to whine and pout. Mahjong Soul has made me a folder. I'm not gold, but I feel no bolder. I deal in and my heart feels colder. I am God's little whiny soldier. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. I'm not gold, but I'm not. It's addicting. It's very addicting. Folks, we're back. We're playing Mahjong Soul. It's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we brought it to the haters in the Jade Room. We're feeling good today, and you know what that means. We're doomed, folks. We're going into the Jade Room. You know it, I know it. Every single time I go in confident, the one employee at Yostar whose entire job it is to handpick the tiles for me so that I look the dumbest I've ever looked in my entire life, they got their work cut out for them. So as we load into the Jade Room today, let me just say this. If you like this song or if you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Gotta resize this one, made it a little small, but Epic Tablet writes, rarely comment on anything, but I felt compelled to mention that you're actually one of the funniest guys I've had the pleasure of listening to. It's almost embarrassing how often I crack up watching these videos, and the fact that you do it with random obscure pop culture references, Howard Dean, is still mind-boggling to me. Thanks for the grade S+ entertainment, Yusong. Hope you can work through the self-doubt and gain some confidence at the end of it. Thank you. This is a very, very kind and moving comment. Check your PayPal, by the way. Absolutely check your PayPal. And that's a paid actor. The paid actors in the audience, I don't accept anyone to be a paid actor. You got to be able to make it sound a little sincere. No, obviously, thank you so much, Epic Tablet. I sincerely appreciate it. That was a very, very kind and moving comment. And I think we're getting to the light at the end of the tunnel in terms of the low self-esteem mark. At least that's what I hope. Left Lloyd struggling with some McDonald's Wi-Fi. I'm not going to give him the time of day. I'm not going to give him time to reconnect. Hopefully they do. I don't want to play like a fake game of Mahjong. I think if I was a slightly better, what's the word, person, I would have waited 20 seconds for them to try to connect. But hey, no one else at this table is playing with the debuff of having to talk. At least that's my assumption. So I'm not going to give Left Lord. I'm not going to burn my timer. If I was playing off stream, yeah, I still probably wouldn't give him my timer. But like, it's the nice thing to do. Whenever you can, it's a nice thing to do. Before we get too deep into this game, I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. The link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch more. Sincerely, thank you to everyone on Patreon for supporting me, for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing, and so that I can keep drawing 3 red dragons, folks. It's all the red dragons. Give me the 4th. I don't give a frick. Honestly, give me the 4th at this point. All right, our hand is good. It's got a little embarrassment of riches thing going on right now, whereas like all our double-sided weights are awesome. Like we don't have any awkward single tile weights, and we have a 4, 5, 6 San Shokler somewhere in this hand, right? We got that dank mixed triple sequence, dare I say, on lock. So that's good. Yusong, I love it when you use slang from the year 2013. That's the last time I was relevant. Left Lord is called Riichi. You're a saint level player. You're struggling with McDonald's Wi-Fi, and yet you don't let that define you. I hugely respect that. You know what I don't respect though? Having 0 safe tiles. What am I supposed to divine from my discards, right? Oh my god, I'm gonna deal in. I'm not discarding anything close to the Dora. I'm gonna cut the 2 of bamboo. I'm gonna deal in. Oh, I haven't dealt in. All right, now what do I do? Now what the frick do I do? I still got 0 safe tiles. I don't think a chi there is necessarily appropriate. Yo, this hand is garbaggio. This hand is. I got none safety. Now I can cut 5 of circles maybe, right? Because 2 of circles passed and 8 of circles passed. Thus, they can't be waiting with a 3-4. They're not waiting with a 6-7. Either. So this is inside Suji. It's one of the safer Sujis that we can play. So if we have to do the heartbreaking thing of discarding 3 copies of the 5 of circles, kissing goodbye to our dealer seat without having done anything in the dealer seat, hey, that's Mahjong, baby. This isn't our first, excuse me, this isn't our first rodeo. I got some food stuck in my throat. I will say, it's a bittersweet moment. The bitterness comes from the fact that there is something stuck in my throat. The sweetness comes from the fact that, wake up, honey, new awesome meal at Trader Joe's just dropped. I don't know if this is new. I don't know if they've been cooking this one up in the lab for a while. It's a vegetable samosa burrito. I got it at Trader Joe's this last time that I went to Trader Joe's. Hang on. I probably shouldn't be cutting this. Like, I should just be cutting. I don't think I can get back into Tenpai. How do I feel about this 4 of circles? Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Roblox, oof, SFX. I'm like 2 tiles away from Tenpai. Oh, it's feeling a little awkward right now. If you cut 5 of bamboo, maybe we can go for it. Okay, 4 of circles being a safe tile is kind of nasty. I'm not gonna get into Tenpai, right? Like we can just say that I'm not gonna get into Tenpai, so I probably don't have to worry about anything right now. All I need to do is not deal into anybody else. Dare I speak this evil into my life? Hopefully no one sumos with Under the Sea. Okay, and this is fine. Genuinely, as far as hands go, this is fine. Left Lord was single tile Yorking it for the longest time. Call him, Billy Joel. They're going to win a 3-Han hand. That's fine. So long as my points remain untouched, I'm genuinely okay with it. If I could throw all of my points in an offshore account in the Cayman Islands, I absolutely would right now. Woof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no. And I said 6, 7. Is this orphans? Dude, this hand is also garbage. How is it that all the hands are garbage? I gotta play this one a little bit normally. We can accept the 6 of bamboozlers, right? That's the Dora tile. We can still do something there. Our honor tiles aren't bad, right? Okay, red dragon just became a lot worse, but, you know, prevalent wind, seat wind, white dragon. Okay, seat wind just became a lot worse as well. Maybe I should have gone 13 orphans, but 7 orphans is not the amount of orphans that you're looking to start with. Vegetable samosa burrito goes so hard. It's just like a prepackaged one where you just heat it up in the microwave. It's awesome. Wow, Yusong, didn't realize you were such a foodie. Okay, but like genuinely, it's really good. I got 0 complaints. It reminds me of one of the coolest things that I did in college. I mean, I don't know if this is true, but one of the classes that I really liked taking was about trauma. Wow, you must get invited to a lot of parties. Okay, well, hey, I'm not here to litigate that. Why are we being so rude for? One of the coolest classes was a class about trauma. It wasn't a psych class. It was an English class. So it was like kind of like it was very like woo-woo psychology. You know what I mean? We would read like Sigmund Freud and like other people. Did not. Oh no. Clearly he wasn't paying that much attention. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, but not that long ago because I'm still lying about my age. It could have just been a few years ago. But, you know, in that class we were reading, it wasn't like we were doing real psychology. And that's okay. You don't have to be doing real psychology for a subject matter to be interesting. But my professor, she would host these like discussion groups at her house. She lived like close enough to campus, and she would have these like discussion groups like not catered, like there's people walking around in like white collar shirts, but she would like order from an Indian restaurant most of the nights, and just get like 3, you know, gigantic, you know, those like aluminum-y, like tinfoil-y plates with the thing on top so you can cover it and save some for later. And the samosas there, holy frick, they were so good. Ryler's gonna sue it. Oh, that's awesome. You can do that in the dealer seat? Oh my god, I was just under the impression that in the dealer seat you just watch other people win. Oh my, he's so whiny. That was really cool. One of the things that I deeply regret, and I don't know if the statute of limitations is up on this, I had a pen, you know, because that's what you were doing. I'm not such a dinosaur that, you know, laptops weren't around back then. No, we were all rocking with, oh no, this makes it sound so bad. Like, arguing against myself, excuse me, makes it sound so bad. I might go for the half flush. Eastwind is our nut draw. Eastwind is absolutely our nut draw. All triplets could still be a nut draw. But I think Eastwind is our best bet. If I draw into like a 2 of characters, oh man, I'm gonna want to go for it. East wind looks way worse now. So what happens here? If I don't think I can pawn the 7, but I think I can chi the, I don't think I can pawn the 7 of characters, but I think I'm allowed to chi the 7 of circles. Just try to end this round really quickly with sea wind, nothing, nothing. Okay, east wind, meme dream, probably dead. We can still draw into one and use it as our pair, but it doesn't feel good. Here's the thing. If I draw into another 2 of characters, I'll go for it. I'll genuinely go for it, but I don't think that we can afford to be that choosy right now. Left foot has seat wind 1 Dora. They're just like us, but stronger. Red Dragon, I don't like. It's okay. You know what I mean? It's just okay. Oh, look at this Boulevard of Broken Dreams in our discards as well. I don't think that we were supposed to keep a singleton of the 6 of bamboo. Left Lord cutting red 5, so you've got something good. Are you going for a flush in the circle suit? That would be an effing nightmare. Now I gotta contend with. Uh-oh. Okay, it's not a half flush. Gaming. Okay, awesome. They were literally just like me, but slightly stronger. Like, neither of us were really that strong. They were just slightly better than me. Okay, fair enough. Still anyone's game. I'll just give a quick reminder if you haven't seen yesterday's video. We were down 20,000 points at a certain point. Pun not intended, just unfortunate. And we won that game. Spoilers for yesterday's video in case you haven't seen it, but we absolutely crushed that game. So 20,000 points. We still came back from that. This is what? This is not that. This is way less than 20,000 points. We can definitely win this game. Now, there's one tile, the one piece, the one tile that I genuinely cannot throw is this 5 of circles. Not only is it gleaming red, but it is also, yeah, it's also the Dora tile. And I love that. So this is red dragon, red 5, Dora. This is a 4-hand slapper. I'm absolutely, I love this hand. That's our pair. And now we have to get rid of one of these bamboo shapes. It's a little... I think I get rid of the 4-5, right? 2 of the 3s are gone, whereas the 7-8, only one of the 9s are gone. I really want someone to cut the red dragon. I will also... Ooh, a little awkward, but I don't think that we want it. I will also say this. I chi for 6 of circles. I chi for 6 of circles. I could even chi for 6 of bamboo. Is that weird? Ooh, a little Tanyao, a little all simples. Let's go. So, but like, you know, it wasn't a laptop kind of a vibe. It was like we all have our notes. We all have the reading. We all have the book. You have to buy it at an extortionary rate from the campus bookstore. You know how college works. And then you have your pen and paper and you're taking notes and stuff. And I had a pen, and she had this lovely, like, white leather couch. You know, academics, you got, you know, funky sense of style, I guess. Oh, Yusong, was it Dark Academia? I'm not sure, because I don't think Dark Academia was in the cultural zeitgeist back then. Probably. No, honestly, it was a class about, not necessarily, like, the happiest subject matter. But anyway, I accidentally did, like, a pen mark on the couch. And I still feel bad about it. And I should have said something. And I did. No, I didn't. That's such a bold-faced lie. No, I didn't. Because I was so scared. I was genuinely so scared. Yusong, how old were you? Surely you were in your freshman year. Oh! Not this happening, I think, in the last semester of senior year. Okay, Right Lord calls Riichi. Right Lord calls Riichi. I genuinely feel bad. It wasn't like such a big mark. It was, I think it was less than a centimeter, but I still felt terrible. Like, one of my classmates saw the mark as well. And it was just, I've never felt that guilty in my entire life. I've never felt that guilty in my, and me slurping down samosas while sweating out of guilt the whole time, listening to someone else talk about Freud. It was a weird situation, folks. It was weird. And it's also entirely my fault, but now I know to not keep an uncapped pen near a white leather couch. It's just asking for disaster. It's asking for something terrible to happen. Right Lord calls Riichi, but I don't think that, like, if we get into Tenpai, I absolutely take it. This is a 4-hand hand. All simples, red 5, Dora. If I Ron someone, it's probably 7,700 points, which is really, really dank. You know, I'm going to count my blessings here. Sure, have we not been able to get into Tenpai, even though 6 of Bamboozler seems like a really safe tile to throw into Right Lord's Riichi? Yeah, absolutely. At the same time, at least we've been drawn into some nice safe tiles. I probably have to fold here. What's my safest tile that I can fold it? Probably 7 of characters. I don't want to cut this just in case Left Lord has a 5-6 in their hand, right? Which they absolutely could. They already are doing something nefarious in the circle suit. They could have a pure straight or something weird like that. Don't want to give them the satisfaction. Right, Lord? Triple-sided Riichi. You know they're complaining in their YouTube commentary, and I would be too. You have great odds to win that hand, and nevertheless, the one employee at Yostar is, you know, they had a bad day outside of work. They were sitting in traffic for a really, really long time, and guess what? It's kind of being taken out on you. It's fricked up. It's absolutely fricked up. We should be able to peer into the netcode ourselves. Just kidding. I don't think there's any big conspiracies. I think it's just me playing bad, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Okay, not a bad hand whatsoever. Green Dragon, nothing. Sure, absolutely. Albeit a small hand. One Han, we can't even accept the Dora. It's hard for us to accept the red 5, etc., etc. But having said that, we don't need to. All we need to do is stop Left Lord from winning a Mongon. All we kind of need to do is keep the scores relatively close. Okay, maybe a 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. Now that we're thinking about it here in the, in the everything suit, I guess. I still absolutely pawn the Green Dragon, but let's just think about like what we should do right now. I don't think I open my hand for literally anything else. I think that the only tile. Ooh, and there it is. The only tile that we go for is the Green Dragon. I'm gonna cut the 7 of bamboo. Why? It allows us to accept the 3 of circles. I'm gonna go for this. Is this stupid? I don't know if this is stupid. I don't need to go for this. Because then we're still 1 tile away from Tenpai. We can wait for the 6 or the 9. I don't know. Because now we're just 1 tile away from Tenpai. And if I pawn that, I'm still 1 tile away from Tenpai. It might be a better Tenpai when it's all said and done, right? Like here, we run the risk of drawing into something like 5 of characters. Bam! Suddenly we're single tile Yorking it for the 3 of circles. That's not great. If we pawn there and then cut the 4 and then the 2, we can guarantee at least a 2-sided weight. That might be worth it. Let's check back with Maka on this one. East 4. I believe this is repeat 1. 8 of bamboo, non-pawn decision. We can see what Maka thinks about that one. Left Lord is going to call Riichi. We're okay here, right? We could still win this hand without having to put ourselves in that much danger. All we need to do is to have the nut draw, which is the 5 of circles. Of course, it's not very likely. You and me could have ruled the city, Spider-Man. Does this count as Ipatsu? No, it doesn't count as Ipatsu, because the Khan, I guess, breaks Ipatsu. But you gave them 1 Oradora. What the frick happened here, dude? What the frick happened here? Oh my god. Oh my god, now it's going to be really hard to come back into the game, because you're already on death's door! Me complaining that someone else has suffered in Riichi Mahjong, because now I can't win. Interesting hand, right? I could go... Oh, I think half flush is a little too greedy here. Oh, is it greedy though? Are we human or are we greedy? If I draw into another east wind, then half flush is definitely sur la table, if you will. It's a little French for on the table. But if not, I don't think that we can. I think it's a little too far away. That class was cool. That class was genuinely cool. Other cool moments in class? I don't think I ever got to do like the cheesy. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Most of my college days were focused on doing sketch comedy. I'm not joking, and I have 0 regrets doing that. I genuinely think that it was... absolutely. Pure straight, half flush, red dragon. I mean, what else could you ask for? This hand is awesome. This hand is really, really good. I would have loved to be able to not have to open my hand, right? This hand closed is worth so much more, but... Oh... I'm probably supposed to play for second here. This is so sad. Oh, it's so greedy and incorrect. I know that's incorrect. If I was playing this off stream, yeah, I 100% throw the east wind there. Oops. He's oops maxing. He's oof pilled and oops max. Oops. If I was playing this off stream, because all you want to do in Mahjong Soul is not get last, and so winning a hand here and It's like totally fine. I think that was absolutely the right thing to do. We can look back at this with Maka as well. East 4, repeat 2, non-tempai, uber greed. I don't know, that's right. But I still am like, well, if we get a Mongon here, right? Red Dragon, half flush, pure straight, we might be able to get second instead of just first. Okay, I mean, now the pure straight might not happen. Right, if we pawn here, we cut this, the one of characters might be our pair, and if that is the case, it's awesome because we have a triple-sided weight, but it's not good because it most likely kills our chance at pure straight. We need to specifically have a 1 2 3, a 4 5 6, a wolf here, and a wolf there. Okay, lucky for us, the Dora did not deal us in. They cheat and then they cut a 5 of characters. So I'm assuming that they're waiting for something around the 5 of characters. That's what that means usually, right? Like, had they cheated with the 3/4 of bamboo and cut like, look, I am greedy, but I cannot be that greedy. I don't know. Welcome to the thumbnail. But like, if there is an unjust god, Left Lord deals in with 1 of characters. That would be so good. It's really unlikely. But maybe if other people are seeing the writing on the wall, I can't fold a crossword. I'm sorry. I might have to slurp you to death. I'm sorry. I don't want to do it either. But I absolutely have to protect myself. And then what if I deal in, though? What if I deal in? It doesn't matter. I genuinely can't think about that because I have 0 safe tiles to begin with. I can maybe cut a 1 of... I hate this, and yet I must. At least that's Tsuji, right? Okay, that's honestly pretty safe as far as things go. Right Lord chases the Riichi. Would love a chance to win this hand. Would simply adore... Oh, no. Okay, we get third. We get third today. That's okay. We might have to go thumbnail. No, this was a good enough thumbnail. But we might just have to play some 3-player to round out this video. This a disgusting hand, by the way. Genuinely gross. I'm third. The third is not terrible. Third is genuinely not terrible. Minus 11. I could do this how many times? A bunch. I can do this like 20 times, and it would still be just as bad as 4th place. All right, we'll take that. We'll absolutely take that. Hey, at least, people, I was joking around about being hard stuck Master 2-star hovering around the 800 elo. It's technically progress if we're hard stuck Master 2-star hovering around the 1000 elo mark, right? East 4. Repeat 2. Non-tempai uber greed. This was uber greed. Maka, spit on me. You're not going to be happy with any of this, and I respect that. Just kidding. I play like a monster. Oh my god, Maka, you sick freak. I love you. Oh my god. You're just as sick as me, Maka. You're twisted. You're so twisted. I don't know why you like this so much. Just kidding. I do know why you like this so much. It's a disgusting hand. It's so good. It's so good if we get to call pawn. And then, did you want the evil weight? Because there was an evil weight somewhere in here. I cut the East Wind. I cut the Dora. They did not like that. They wanted me to cut South Wind. Because I could still pawn the Red Dragon and single tile York, right? Red Dragon, Dora, pure straight. It's still exactly the same as half flush. So, in terms of value. And they love, yeah. Because you can't be that greedy. You got to take the triple-sided banger. They call Riichi. I'm not folding. And then this is BS. I mean, he loves complaining. East 4, repeat 1. There was an 8 of bamboozlers moment. I cut the 7 of bamboo because I'm awesome. Okay, I thought it wouldn't be 0. I genuinely thought it wouldn't be 0 for this pawn because you can maybe guarantee yourself at least like a better tempai. But why do that? The thinking here, and I don't know if this is the correct thinking, but like my hand is only worth 1 Han. If Right Lord calls Riichi on their very next discard, at least I have 2 more safe tiles, right? It's just 1 Han, and it's not really worth fighting for. Left Lord with the Riichi. We can't do anything here. We genuinely... there's no way this con was correct. There's just no... unless you're in tempai with a nasty hand. You could be. Your discards are ridiculous. Wow, they love the con. You are in tempai. Your hand is ridiculous. It's Prevalent Wind, Red 5, Dora. Prevalent Wind, Red 5, Dora. That's it. Prevalent Red 5, Dora. You could win off of another Dora. I would probably just discard this. I would genuinely just discard this. Because, like, oof, Kiss of Death much? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm being confirmation bias kind of right now. You can't judge it from the tile that we knew that they drew and dealt into afterwards, but I don't know. This is a playstyle difference. This is like if you believe yourself, you call con. And if you're a little bit of a coward, you're going through a little bit of an insecure phase in your life. I think that's the raw dog discard right there. I think the discard is totally fine. All right. I mean, that's pretty much all that we needed to look at in this game. Let's do some 3-player. We can't end the video that quickly. Get me into the 3-player minds. I have had a change of heart. 3-player, imagine if I accidentally sign up for 4-player in the gold room. 3-player East in the gold room. Why? Because it's felt bad bullying people in 3-player silver. It's genuinely felt bad doing that. So we're gonna play at an appropriate weight class, right? We're expert. I believe this is the highest room that we can, this is the highest room that we can play in terms of 3-player. I don't know if anybody else is smurfing it in 3-player right now. I don't know if anybody else is like, I don't know if we had a good enough thumbnail today. We don't know. All we can do is try our best. Yusong, how else are you doing outside the game today? I'm doing okay. Maybe I socialized too much this last weekend, and it's just I'm still feeling the reverberations from it. Maybe there's like a friend's hang that I could go to later, but I'm really he's EP with it. He's so EP with it. I don't know. I felt really bad. Like a few friends. I mean, big shout out to my therapist, because when I started talking to my therapist, I was like, I miss being in college, and like not because of keg stands or whatever, but like because I was doing sketch comedy back then. I'm like not doing that right now. I am clown. I'm clown. You know what I mean? I'm playing Riichi Mahjong. That's clown. But like I'm not doing like capital C comedy. And I think that like there's something about being on a stage that feels good. Attention seeking much? Yeah, no, definitely. Like I'm not gonna pretend like it's the most like humble or altruistic thing in the world. No, but also it's like kind of a nice thing to be able to provide like a good show for someone else. So it's like a mixture of selfishness and altruism. I'm not folding. Are you freaking kidding me? We're yorking it right now. I don't even know how. Quite frankly, I have no idea what tiles I'm waiting for. I think four of Bamboozlers, sure. Eastwind, sure. But then I don't really know what to discard. Do I have to cut this, or is there a sicko world where I can cut this? Oh, they gave me 3 Dora. They conned and then they gave me 3 Dora. Rylord might... Okay, they don't have the Yakuman with any sort of dragons. Ooh! Mahjong Soul, and I am... Not getting Ron while singing a killer song. Oh, cool 3 Dora and 1 Oradora. I'm going back to silver after this. Are you kidding me? They're not. This is too difficult. So, I said this to my therapist, and then they were like, okay, well, let's like make some goals based off of around that. And I was like, yeah, I should probably, like, I think a reasonable goal is just like signing up for some comedy classes to try to make some friends. And then I kind of did. And then I felt really bad this week because a lot of them had like, I don't know how they're doing it. They're like, I think that they're very cool in the sense that they know all these other people. They've been making, I'm a newcomer to the friends scene. You know what I mean? But they've been doing it for a while. So they have all these like friends in common that are like, oh yeah, we do shows here. And then they're like doing stuff. And I'm not saying that I'm self-conscious about not doing stuff. No, like I actually think that the ways that I've been spending my time, barring me getting really addicted to Clover Pit and playing until the late hours of the night, barring that, I've actually really enjoyed how I've been using my time lately. More collabs with more people, trying to make good videos on YouTube and trying to have good streams. Wow, you sound real confident there. No, but I do believe that they're good. But I hope you know what I mean. Okay, Left Lord with the Riichi. Okay, and this is fine. I think this is fine. Why the animation if not the character? Not a character in a fit that we see that much, but I like the vibe. It's like a Starry Night, but make it Mahjong, kind of. There's Mahjong paraphernalia on everyone's outfit. Maybe not the collab characters, but they usually try to sneak in some like Mahjong imagery. Like, isn't this technically like a thing? You know, like, couldn't this be a symbol? Oh, I guess maybe not. Maybe there's no Mahjong. Isn't this? Usually they try to sneak in like a 4 of circles or something. Okay, hang on. We're gaming right now. We're locked in. This is our dealer seat. This is our time to shine. But yeah, I haven't been to anyone's shows this past week because it would necessitate like going out past 8 p.m. or even Shutter's 9 p.m., which I simply cannot do. I genuinely, I get so tired. I don't know how it's possible. I sit all day, but I don't know. I have to really preserve my sleep schedule, which is why the Clover Pit thing, I have such deep regret in my heart of hearts because of of staying up this past week to play Clover Pit. I didn't say Clover Pit to my therapist, and I didn't. I also want. I mean, I shouldn't be lying to my therapist, but I was like, well, I don't want her to think that I'm a complete, you know. I just told her, like, this past week, I hid some elements of the truth because I don't think that they were important. And it would have been more embarrassing, in my opinion. I was like, I stayed up too late on 2 separate occasions playing a video game that I got very into. And then I did not say one that is based off of a demonic slot machine, like a rogue like deck builder based off of what is this? What is this? I am in Furiten and I don't like it. I hate Furiten. Oh, wow. Did I misplay this? I think that was correct, but now drawing back into the door, I mean, maybe I should not have cut it because it allowed me to specifically accept the door. Just kidding. No mistakes. No, never punished. 1 or 4 of circles is the nut draw. We get to call Riichi, then Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5 Dora, pure double sequence chance, with 1 Nolan Northwind as well. Might even be a dealer Hanemon if we get to run somebody. I mean, it's a dealer Hanemon if we sumo as well, but 3-player dealer Hanemon does not feel as good as 4-player dealer Hanemon, right? Because we only get 2 6,000 point Andes. I'm going to call Riichi as well. I don't expect the last 1 of circles to come up, but maybe if Left Lord's like breaking up a triplet or something. Okay, it's a North one. I thought I was going to get freaking blasted for a second. Yeah, I didn't go to anyone's shows. I don't know how I am just like constantly, like I constantly need to preserve energy. It might, I don't think energy even works that way, but I don't drink caffeine, or at least I try not to, besides Ito and green teas. Like that's the most caffeine that I'll drink on a daily basis. And I just get tired really easily, and I get sidetracked really easily. I think this is real. I mean, how far are we into the video? 32 minutes, then we can get vulnerable. One of the real things is like there's a big hater in my brain, which is real, and I think that's probably true for a lot of people. There's a big hater in my brain, and it's like whenever I think of something that makes me feel uncomfortable, like for example, I'll be like watching a video or something, and someone will just say the word like career, right? And that's like a very innocuous word that I could be watching, like, I don't know, like anything, a true crime video on YouTube, which I'm trying not to watch too much of anymore. I don't think those are helping me sleep at night. But, you know, someone could just say the word career or job or anything, or even like the word like privilege or maybe influence or just like things. And then the hater in my mind will be like, yeah, your career is, you're actually never going to be successful. Like you'll like never be like truly like super financially independent, like all this stuff. I'm gonna cut the 8-9 shape. I just believe in I believe in a brighter future for myself. Holy frick, Left Lord's going for 4 quads. Epic Yakuman much? Sure, I'm 1 tile away from calling the best Riichi I've ever called in my entire life. Please allow me it. I win it all back here. I win it all back here. 8 of circles specifically. On the 8 of circles specifically. Left Lord cannot fold. We're playing 3-player. You think we played 3? You think we queued up for a 3-player to fold? This is so sad. You have a Yakuman? No, you don't, because the white dragons are over here. Oh my god, I got owned so hard. I got owned so hard. Is this a thumbnail? No, we had a good thumbnail earlier. But like, you know, someone will just say one of these words, and then the hater will start going like wild. And then I'll just, like, it happens in, like, the blink of an eye. But I'll just want to really avoid those thoughts. Because, like, anyone would, you know? And that's how Yusong gets distracted super easily. And it's, like, it's just, like, this, like, constantly feeling like your stomach. I'm genuinely not trying to complain. I'm not trying to say that this is the hardest thing that anyone's ever had to deal with. No. It's more so just like telling you something about me. That's really it. Like, I'm not trying to measure. You know what I mean? I think that the internet really likes measuring. Ew. Ew. What am I trying to insinuate? But more so than anything else, it's just like, well, yeah. Yusong's habits will want to get sidetracked, and then the more tired he gets, the more easily these thoughts come in. And so now I'm like hyper vigilant of my energy levels at any time. And I don't think it's making me that happy, because I don't think that this is how energy works. And like, I don't know, but I'm trying to figure it out. Something that's nice is that like, whenever this like uncomfortableness shows up, and it's like a full-bodied uncomfortableness, it's like, it feels bad. It feels really, it feels like the worst thing in the world to stay in. But it's just like my homework this week that I assigned to myself, because I think it would be a good idea, is just to like notice it, to breathe, and to like just stay close to it. It sucks. It absolutely sucks, but I think it's the way out. At least I hope so. I don't know. Maybe it's just gonna make me miserable. Folks, third place is third place. Look, if this is I don't want to jinx myself, but if this is the new floor, this is the new floor. You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with that. Our stats don't even look that bad. It's just like we've had a few epic lows. Yeah, we've had a few really low points. Folks, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you like this song or you like this genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Thank you again to all the patrons. It really means the world to me. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Don't have open pens when you're going to a cool samosa-catered event, and be kind to yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.